The love story between Leo Stark and Javi Hernandez are bracing for an emotional rollercoaster, especially with the unexpected return of a familiar face, Dimitri von Leuschner. With unresolved feelings, unanswered questions, and Gabby's ominous warning hanging over their heads, this love triangle could leave hearts shattered and lives forever changed. Let's take a closer look at what's going on, and why Leo might find himself making the most heartbreaking decision of his life. A letter that changed everything. Several months ago, Leo Stark was dealt a devastating blow. Dimitri, the man he once loved so passionately, was imprisoned. Their visits, though infrequent, remained charged with emotion. The last time Leo saw Dimitri, they swore they'd wait for each other, hopeful that time would bring them back together. But everything changed when Leo received an unexpected letter. Dimitri, writing from prison, claimed he had fallen in love with someone new, someone who made him see a future beyond Salem. The letter was brief, cold, and confusing. It left Leo blindsided and heartbroken. For someone who had shared so much with Dimitri, including dreams of a shared life, it felt like a cruel betrayal. But even stranger, Dimitri's sudden emotional shift didn't sit right with Leo. The man who once called him the love of his life wouldn't cut ties with just a few lines on paper. Would he? Gabby's warning and the seeds of doubt at the time, Leo tried to move on. He even found a new beginning with Javi Hernandez, a charming, sincere young man who treated Leo with kindness and patience. Their romance bloomed with promise, despite some early missteps, including Leo's wild accusation that Javi was secretly impersonating Lady Whistleblower. That scandal caused a rift between them, but they managed to mend it. Slowly, trust began to grow. But not everyone was on board with Leo's fresh start. Gabby, ever protective of Javi and skeptical of Leo's history, wasn't shy about voicing her doubts. Though she couldn't legally force Leo out of the house, she issued a stern warning: Leo would only end up breaking Javi's heart. Was it just Gabby holding on to old grudges? Or could her instincts be onto something deeper, something neither Leo nor Javi could yet see? Leo's complicated past. And a glimpse at his growth. It's important to remember how far Leo has come. Once a notorious con man, Leo lived off scandal, secrets, and manipulation. But recent years have seen a shift in his character. He's gone to therapy with Dr. Marlena Evans, bravely confronted his biological mother in prison, and even taken steps to be more honest and emotionally vulnerable, something old Leo never would have dared. His relationship with Javi was a symbol of that growth. With Javi, Leo wasn't playing games. He genuinely wanted love, stability, and a real connection. That's what made Dimitri's letter so devastating. Leo had been trying to leave his past behind, but now, it seemed like his past wasn't finished with him. The return of Dimitri, truth or deception? On the March 25, 2025, episode, Leo casually mentioned Dimitri's letter during a conversation, and longtime fans picked up on the significance immediately. Why bring it up now unless something was about to change? Whispers around Salem suggest that Dimitri might not have written that letter of his own free will. Could he have been coerced? Threatened? Or, in true Days of Our Lives fashion, could he have been kidnapped and held against his will all this time? If Dimitri were to suddenly return to Salem, alive, free, and with a shocking story of captivity and betrayal, what would that mean for Leo? Would Leo feel obligated to go back to the man who once claimed his heart? Would the spark between them reignite instantly? And if so, what would become of Javi? Leo's impossible choice. No matter what the truth is behind Dimitri's disappearance and that mysterious letter, one thing is certain: Leo will be faced with a choice that will test everything he's become. Javi represents hope, healing, and the promise of something real. Dimitri, on the other hand, is the complicated, passionate love that once consumed Leo, and may still have a hold on his heart. If Dimitri walks back into Leo's life, begging for a second chance, how could Leo say no? And yet, how could he hurt Javi, the man who stood by him when everything fell apart? Gabby's warning may have been more than judgment, it may have been prophecy. What comes next? As Days of Our Lives continues its legacy of unforgettable twists and heartfelt drama, the stage is set for a confrontation that could shake Salem to its core. Will Leo follow his heart back to Dimitri, risking everything he's built with Javi? Or will he finally choose the future over the past? One thing's for sure, in the world of Salem, love is never simple, and the past always finds a way to come back. Stay tuned. The truth about Dimitri's disappearance, and Leo's ultimate decision, may be just around the corner. And when it comes, someone's heart is going to break.